Greetings, wonderful audience. Amarjit here from Amar PTE classes. In today's video, I'm going to explain about PTE Core and what's the difference between PTE Core and PTE Academic. If you take PTE Core, then you are eligible for immigration and work visa in Canada. So I just tried my hands on the PTE core and this is what I got in the final PTE core. 84 overall, 90 in speaking, 86 in listening, 82 in reading and 80 in writing. My score in writing is low because I was just confused about the word limit of write and email, because if you are reading the instructions on the Pearson website, they just write at least 50 to 120 words for write and email. But in the final exam, you have to write at least 100 to 120 words. So this is the main reason for getting low score in the writing section. Reading section of PTE core is very easy as compared to the PTE academic. So in this video, I am just sharing my experience. So let's start. Like PT Academic, PTE Core has 4 different sections. First one is the speaking, then writing, next is the reading, and last section of PTE Core is listening. It is same as the PT Academic. So let's start with the speaking. In speaking, you have 5 modules. First is the read aloud. A paragraph will show on your screen, and you have to read that paragraph in your natural tone with good fluency and good pronunciation. Next is the repeat sentence. You can get 5 to 6 questions of the read aloud in the final exam. Next is the repeat sentence. In repeat sentence, you will hear an audio of 3 to 9 seconds, and after that you have to repeat the same audio in your natural tone within 7 to 8 seconds. And you will get points on the basis of pronunciation, fluency, and the content, and you can get 10 to 12 questions in the final exam. Next is the describe image. Image will show on your screen, and you have to describe that image in your own words, and you will get 40 seconds to describe an image, and you can get 3 to 4 questions in the final exam. Fourth one is the respond to a situation. It's different from PT Academic. In PT Academic, it's a retail lecture. In respond to a situation, you will hear an audio and same text related to the audio will show on your screen. You will get 40 seconds to give your response, and you will get 3 to 4 questions in the final exam. For example, your class started at 9 a.m. but due to traffic jam you got late. Now you have to explain about this situation to your tutor. Next is the answer short question. It's a similar to PT Academic, and you will get 6 to 7 questions in the final exam. In speaking, you will get around 29 to 30 questions, and time management is not an issue in speaking. Only speak clearly and fluently. Next is the writing section. It is a different from PTE Academic. First task is the summarized written text. In PTE core, word limit is 25 to 50 words. One line strategy is not needed here. You can use 2 to 3 sentences and also can use the connectors. Try to at least 40 to 45 words to get good score in summarized written text. But in PT Academic, word limit is 50 to 70 words, and you cannot use full stop in between the lines. Next is the write an email. It's the second task of the writing section. It's a totally different from PT Academic. You will get 2 to 3 questions in the final exam. For each question, you will get 9 minutes, and the word limit is 100 to 120 words. Try to write at least 100 words or more than 100 words. Write an email is also similar to responding to a situation. In question, you get some bullet points. In your answer, you have to cover that bullet points in 100 to 120 words. For example, your meeting is scheduled on 28th Feb at 10 a.m. but due to some other important work, you have to cancel that meeting and schedule a new meeting, including the agenda of the meeting, then date, then time, then place of the meeting as well, and number of persons participating in the meeting. This is all about the writing section of PTE core. Next section of PTE Core is the reading section. Reading section is totally similar to the PTE Academic. You will get total 15 to 16 questions of the reading section and the time limit is 28 to 30 minutes. Big challenge in the reading section is the time management. So first task of reading section is the reading and writing filling the blanks. You can get 6 to 7 questions in the final exam. Next is the MCQ multiple answers, 1 to 2 questions in the final exam. Next is the reorder paragraph. You can get 1 to 2 questions in the final exam. Next is the MCQ single answers, 1 to 2 questions in the final exam. Next is the reading, filling the blanks, 5 to 6 questions in the final exam. So next section of the PTE core is the listening section. Total 7 types of questions in the listening, but it's a little bit different from PTE academic. First is the summarized spoken text. In PTE core, word limit is 20 to 30 words and time limit is 8 minutes for one summarized spoken text. But in PTE academic, for summarized spoken text, word limit is 50 to 70 words and time limit is 10 minutes. For one question, you will get time limit is 10 minutes for one question and you will get 1 to 2 questions of summarized spoken text in the final exam. Use phrases to cover up the content in this task. It's a tricky to cover up the content in 20 to 30 words, so do this task very wisely. Next is the MCQ multiple answers. This task has a negative marking, so attempt it carefully, but it contribute very least score in the listening section, and you can get 1 to 2 questions in the final exam. Next is the listening, filling the blanks. 2 to 3 paragraphs will show on your screen and you have, by listening audio, you have to just fill those blanks. Next is the MCQ single answers, 1 to 2 questions. Next is the select missing word, 1 to 2 questions. Next is the highlight incorrect words, 1 to 2 questions. It's a similar task as the PTE academic. And last one is the write from dictation, 3 to 4 questions in the final exam. Highlight correct summary is the type of question that is not in the PTE core and it is in the PTE academic. So this is all about the pattern of the PTE core. So now next question is from where you can practice. You can use websites as PTE academic. PTE Core is easy as compared to PTE Academic. Reading section of PTE Core is easy, simple vocabulary. Easily you can understand the context and guess the options easily. New modules of PTE are not added yet to the AP Uni, but from Alpha PTE you can practice it. Like PTE Academic, you can follow the template in PTE Core also. In my coming videos, I will share the templates of new modules of PTE Core. Keep in mind, for study in Canada, you have to appear in PTE Academy. For immigration, you can take PTE Core. I hope I clear all your queries. Don't forget to like, comment and share these videos and subscribe to my channel as well. Thank you so much for watching this video.